What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. As I'm sure you've seen by the title, today we will be talking about self-love and really what it is, how it affects lives, and what you can do to practice it. So let's get to it. Well, what is self-love? What does it truly mean? Because I feel like as I've aged, self-love has changed for me, or at least how I perceive it. When I was younger, I thought self-love was just telling yourself that you mattered and always believing in yourself, but it's way more than that, and it's way deeper than that. Way deeper. Self-love is about not only understanding yourself, but accepting yourself. The good and the bad of you. It's like a balance, like the yin and yang. Everybody in life has flaws. Everything in the universe has flaws. Everything is flawed, and I feel like self-love is understanding your flaws, accepting them, but knowing how to navigate the world with your flaws and trying to improve them. Self-love is taking care of yourself, getting sleep, having a good diet, all of these things, eating. I don't know if I said that, but eating especially, because that's something I've dealt with a lot. But self-love is taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul. That's literally how I see it, and I think that that's the most important thing. Taking care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Now, why do I say this? Well, sorry. Why is self-love important, right? I'm sure y'all are asking that question. Self-love is important because if you don't love yourself, you can't love the world. And if you don't love the world, you can't fully prosper in this world. I really believe so. When I was younger, and I'll give y'all some little lore on me. When I was younger, I was very insecure about myself, very insecure about myself, to the point where I didn't even look myself in the mirror. And when I did, I didn't know who I was looking at. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this? But as I've grown older, that's obviously improved. But the reason why I'm saying that self-love is important because I didn't practice loving myself when I was younger, and it affected my adult life dramatically. To start off with, well, like I said, I thought I was chopped. I thought I was like one of them Goomba thingies from Mario, right? I was genuinely roasting myself back in the day. I hated myself. But it's affecting me today because it wasn't till I would say last year probably, right after high school, I finally realized that, hey Terrell, maybe you're not as ugly as you thought when you were younger. Maybe you're actually handsome. But I'm mentioning that not to boast or say, oh, I'm better looking than everybody. No, it's because when you don't love yourself and you let your negative thoughts cloud your mind, it's not just affecting that moment, it's affecting that moment and onwards. Another thing, I didn't love myself, and it was hard for me to love other people. I had people in my life that I truly did care about, but I didn't have the proper tools in the time to love myself. Therefore, I couldn't love them. I was always jealous. I was always anxious. I was always thinking of all these possibilities of why this person wouldn't want to be with me, or why they wouldn't care about me, or why they would like me. And it's led me down some pretty bad roads of not trusting people, doing people pretty dirty, and all these other things. But I've learned that you can't change the past, but you can look forward towards the future. And like I talked about in my last video, it's about taking action in the moment of now, of the present. And I can keep going on why self-love is important because it affects so many things. Like I said, love life, personal beliefs, but also family. And I think family is another big one because your family's all you got, they're literally your DNA, your blood. And I didn't love myself because, well, I don't know why, and I can admit that, but it affected my family dynamic. I didn't associate with my family. I didn't really talk to them because I was so contemplating who I was as a person and why I belonged in this world. Boom. But I know that sounds rough and dark, but like, bro, trust me, I'm good now. I'm Gucci now. But even now, like, I'm not a perfect human being, you know? I mean, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I fucking hate myself. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, bro, I look like shit. There's no way I'm gonna get a wife. You know, how am I gonna get the wife? How the kids gonna go crazy? But I've been practicing recently loving myself, you know? And that it all starts with just trying. That's all that matters, is to try. I told myself that I could keep sitting around and not really confronting myself about why I don't love myself. Or I could chase it and I could find out why and improve it so I can learn to love myself, because I've been trying to. Because even now in my life, the things I've mentioned still affect me today. I still have problems in relationships because I still don't love myself. And because of that, I can't love other people. And I try to, and it's just not working out. But I've been trying to eat healthy. I've been trying to sleep. And these things are way more important than what books just talk about, because they really do make you who you are. When you eating good food, you know, fruits, vegetables, all of the above, that's energy. And when you're eating good, you're providing your body with the proper energy, right? Another thing, socializing. Please do not try to get trapped in the fact that you don't have to socialize with people, because let's be real, sometimes we don't like people. Sometimes I fucking hate people. Sometimes people piss me off and I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of my face. Like, bag up. And even like having like bad energy with people. Like, there's some people in my life where I'm like, bro, like, you're just weird as fuck. But I feel like when you're trying to love yourself, you have to let that go. You have to let go all of the negative. You have to harness it and understand that it's negative energy, and you have to let it go. Because it's like, think of it like rebuilding a building. Like, you know, like when we want to build a building, right, in a city, assuming that there's a building already there, well, what do? First, they demolish it, they tear it all down, and they restart over. Learning to love yourself is like that. You have to tear down all of the negative things that you built about yourself and attack it, destroy it, get rid of all of it. Because once you get rid of it, there will be nothing left to really combat you. And then that's when you can start finding yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I've been understanding to let things go. Like I've said, I've been eating better. I've been sleeping better. I've been taking care of myself. And for some reason, it's made me upload more, which is living proof that if you don't take care of yourself, you can let yourself slip and fall. But to anybody who doesn't love themselves, let me tell you this. It's okay to understand that you have flaws in this world. And it's okay that you may not feel the best about yourself in certain departments. You may not think you look the best. You may not think your hair is long enough. You may think you don't talk good enough. And I can keep going down, but you are aware of something, but learn to accept that and build off of that. Hey, well, first of all, nobody really ugly. I want to say that, right? There's always somebody who thinks you're pretty and beautiful in the world, whoever you are, right? If your hair's not long enough, take care of your hair, hydrate it, you know? Me, I'm skinny. And I deal with, hey, like, so you're skinny as fuck, you're like cooked, but no, like, that's okay. I eat, I work out, I'm pretty strong for my weight. Just understand that the things that you see that are negative in your life, you can combat it, you can change that. And you don't have to think of it that negatively, you don't. And if there's other people who are making you not love yourself, bro, fuck them. Genuinely, they don't matter. And if they're genuinely spreading negative energy in the world, they're probably gonna die someday eventually. And karma exists. And I'm not saying that to wish death on anybody, but we all gonna die We all gonna die one day. Just understand that. Don't worry about what they saying. And them negative thoughts, don't worry about them thoughts. Worry about yourself. I want to ask y'all a question, and I want y'all to just think about this. If you really want to put it in the comments below, let me know, but what is it you love about yourself? I really want you to think about that. And shit, if you're gonna put in the comments, shit, I may need some interaction. But if not, think why, and think, what don't I love about myself, and how can I change that? It's that simple. It's that simple. That's about it for this video. I don't know how long it's been. I don't know. I've done a lot of retakes, unfortunately, because of technology issues, and it's like, it's very fucking bright in my eyes. It's giving me a headache, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope I made sense, and I know I probably didn't talk enough, or maybe I talked too much, but just know that I'm just like y'all, trying to better myself, trying to be the best version of myself, and I'm trying to chase a dream. Take it easy, y'all. Until next time.